A mechanic was fired from her job at a car dealership when her boss found out that she had an OnlyFans account. I'm gonna tell you why, here for you on IO. Welcome back to InformOverload. We tell you about what's trending on the internet. I'm Charlotte Dobre. I really don't think that you should subscribe so we can be the people that tell you about what's trending every day. Like, I really don't. And I also really don't think that you should follow us on social media either. I'm trying this reverse psychology thing where it's like, you know how people, when you tell them not to do something, they wanna do it? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's dive into this next story, which is dividing social media. 24-year-old Kirsten Vaughn had the promising career ahead of her as the first female master technician at Don Aries Honda dealership in Fort Wayne. She claims she started an OnlyFans account in January to make some extra money so she could pay off her student loans, mortgage, and start saving. Her dream is to save up enough money to start her own dealership and work on race cars. The dealership also only gives her limited hours because, well, there's a pandemic. So she was doing it to make some extra money for that reason as well. A lot of extra money apparently. But Kirsten was let go from her job after her bosses found out that she had an OnlyFans account and her other co-workers were actually subscribing to her content. Kirsten was fired back in February, but the story only recently went viral because she posted about it on Twitter. Really a shame they had to fire me for having my OnlyFans page because I got down at my dealership. Here's me doing a complete AC system replacement due to Black Death. Kirsten claims that she had a perfectly clean track record before this. She said, "I was a phenomenal employee with a perfect record that never got in trouble. When I went to work, I was on the clock. I did my job and I was good at it. I was appropriate when I was at work. I wore my uniform. I did what I had to do." Her colleagues found out about her OnlyFans account after she supposedly advertised it on her Instagram. They then, wait for it, proceeded to watch her OnlyFans content while they were at work. One or two of them then started sexually harassing her online and then at her workplace. A coworker had told her all the salesmen at the dealership were huddled in a group looking at her OnlyFans page. Apparently they didn't know it was her until they saw a picture of her face. Kirsten told BuzzFeed that then instead of punishing her coworkers, her bosses let her go and then blamed her for starting the OnlyFans account. Basically saying like, it's your own fault. She said, "If the guys would have just watched their porn at home, none of this would have happened. But instead of looking at it like, hey, the guys are kind of creepy, it's, oh well, you're the girl that brought this to their attention and you're responsible." According to Jason Johnson, who does HR for this particular dealership, he said that she wasn't fired over her OnlyFans account and instead was fired because she violated company policy. He didn't say what policy she violated though. He did say that they thought very highly of her. But here's the kicker for ya. And I can't see it, but it just kicked. Kirsten Vaughn also had audio recordings of conversations that she had with her bosses that she provided to BuzzFeed. They were recorded during the meetings with the dealership's general manager, John Watkins. In the audio, two men can be heard questioning Kirsten about her OnlyFans account. They said that the account would encourage employees to sexually harass her, which they didn't want. But also I think that that probably was like a liability for them. In the audio, Kirsten also says that she shared some photos on the account that showed her in the dealership bathroom and also wearing her uniform. She said that she blurred out any identifying logos or features that would have been traced back to the dealership. She added that there was actually another coworker, a male coworker, who ended up appearing on his girlfriend's OnlyFans account. That coworker was also teased by colleagues. And apparently everyone at the shop knew about it, but he didn't lose his job. This also isn't the only time that an employee of this dealership has started an OnlyFans account. Karen Looper also did when she worked there, and apparently she quit her job over it. There was an incident where an employee who knew about the account grabbed her butt while at work and then asked her how much $20 could get him. Cuts a fie, huh? She filed a police report against that employee the same day that she quit, and that was verified by BuzzFeed. How do you guys feel about this one? If you start an OnlyFans account, does that give people the right to sexually harass you? Or is it your fault that you started an OnlyFans account and you should be prepared to deal with the consequences? Why don't you let me know down in the comments? For now, I'm gonna wrap up this video with some common features. Just some Bigfoot with internet access said, "Well, good thing no one wants to be friends with a giant hairy forest monster like me anyway. I want to be friends with you. Please be my friend. I'm so alone." Dreamy said, "This channel is the best source of entertainment during this quarantine. Boom boom ba." Thanks. Glad you like it. Doom 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 doom. Waiting for the teleprompter, waiting for the... Okay. Aisha Fayaza said, "This has nothing to do with the video, but I challenge you to pronounce my username." Aisha Fayaza, is that right? Aisha Fayaza? Is that like if I say it in a certain way, it's gonna sound dirty. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. If you wanna keep watching, we'll put a playlist up for you at the end of this video. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so I can see you guys in a future IO video. In the audio, two men can be heard questioning Kristen.